Welcome back, RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another property for you. This one is in Nevada County, California. It's Northern California. It's in the woods, and I believe there's a stream in the background. You can see the blue back there. We got this picture. We hired a realtor to show this property and to sell this property and everything. And he hired somebody to go take pictures. And he drove up to one side, looked at it, talked to us about it. I think the photo guy drove up to another side, that's the stream side, and you can see the water through the trees. And so I was like, "Oh wow, that's neat. Let's look more at that water and let's figure it out." I had a guy yesterday or 2 days ago asking for properties in Northern California, and I couldn't find some good ones for him because like all our stuff has been selling up there. We don't have much anything left to talk about. And I pulled this one up. I'm like, "Holy cow, look at that! Let's talk about the stream." So I want to show you guys what I found. I've been researching ever since. So let's jump into the website. It's RealVacantLand.com. Asking $94,999, basically $95,000 for this property. It's got my little name and number up here. If you're watching this on your phone, you can go to the description and take that link back and to this website and click this website in the background. You can click on it, click on the phone number, start calling me. Or I believe the phone number is in the description too. Okay, we've got some pictures. This is like area stuff, roads in the area. This map is of the property, but there's another corner here. It goes up to this road. This map's missing this piece over here. Should add on to that map. But you can see there's a road on one side. There's a road on the other side. There's a road on two sides. It's not in the floodplains, and there's some hills in here, but there's some flatter spots on these hills too. So it's like 14 acres. This says 12.7, so the main property is 12.7, but then there's another chunk over here that extends out to the road. Put it together, it's about 14 acres. So there's some cartoons of it. It's got some hills and some flatter spots in there. It's a nice big chunk of ground. Okay, so I got my maps. I updated this map a little bit, so it's got the chunk over here that goes up to the road and then back down to the property. Let's pull this map up. I'll show you where we're at in the world. And then we'll zoom back in. Then we'll jump into some of the research I've been coming up with. Okay, so we are just south of Grass Valley and north of Auburn. We're outside of Sacramento. So Sacramento is right over here, and then it goes up and there's the property. Alta Sierra. I've had properties in this neighborhood and around this area, but never this size. This is a good one. Good size for the area. Okay. Yeah, so we got online checkout if you really wanted to, but I've got a realtor on this one, so give me a call. We'll do the paperwork through the realtor. I've got price over here, 14 acres-ish, legal description, property address. This one's actually got an address, 20194 Mockingbird Way, Grass Valley, California. GPS coordinates, if you want to drive over there, take a look at it, hit the GPS coordinates, give you driving directions. Taxes are like $500 a year, almost $600 a year. Okay, so let's jump into, I pulled up this, not this property, but other properties. Well, first, here's this property. Here's this property on Zillow. Here's the same picture I was just talking about. Basically, 94,999, the same thing. And it's been on the market for a little bit, and it talks about it. And here's the realtor. You can call him. He's on Zillow, Joy Lyman, and you can talk to him about it. So here's the map we're talking about. The legal description talks about this and this chunk. So there's a road here. It goes from the road through this chunk to the river. This is the river here, and then the property, and the other road easement runs along this boundary, Mockingbird Way. In reality, it bends around a little bit, but on paper, it's straight. Then we go in, then here's some more pictures of this property. These are actual pictures of this property that the realtor got, looking down, different trees, bushes, angles. There's a road coming up to it on the other side. He put some string out there, kind of marking where the property is. So if you go over there and you see that string, that's where the property is. It's got some mesquite, some nice flat spots in there to build a house and go have fun with it, make it happen. Okay, so then I pulled up the neighborhood. So here's a map. It's missing this piece. So it's just looking at different maps, and I started looking at the addresses and stuff. And here's one of the neighbors that is up for sale. They are 3.28 acres. So 3.28 acres, and they're asking $110,000, and they're on a piece of this stream. And so here's some pictures, their pictures of the stream. This isn't our pictures of the stream. This is what they've got of the stream that's going through here. And there's a bunch of these streams. There's like 5 different streams kind of coming together right where this property is. So then it might be more or less water. I'm not exactly sure. In different times of the year, I'm sure the water level goes up and down. But here's their pictures of the stream. And they're asking 110 grand for 3 acres. Ours is like, add another 10 acres on there and drop 15 grand off the price and you got us. So they're on the same stream. Okay, so here's another one. This one is upstream. So that one that I was just showing was downstream from us. This is downstream. This one is upstream. This one sold for $380,000 in when did it sell? It wasn't that long ago. It sold this year. Oh, here, March. March 29th, 2021. And I had to go through some different websites to find pictures, and these Compass people still had the pictures, but most of them have taken the pictures down. So here was some pictures of the stream uphill from us, and more of these little streams merge together before it gets to us. I got this bug in my face. So it's a good looking stream, nice clean water coming down the hills, headed towards our property. This is their setup. They had a little camping spot next to the stream. They had a water well and stuff, and they sold for 380 grand. They're bigger. They're 20 acres. So we're 14 acres and they're 20 acres. They sold for 380 grand on 20 acres. And they were on the market for like not very long at all. Somebody grabbed this up quick. I think it's because of this stream. They had some other like old grow operations and stuff, but they didn't really have a water well. But okay, 380 grand. I mean, ours is a lot cheaper, asking 95 grand. You can put your own water well in there. And I think ours has a power line. It doesn't have water. I think you'd have to add water. Okay, so here's another one that's up for sale right now. 129 grand. They're asking 129 grand. It's 4 acres. And this one is, it's close to us. I think this one's just downstream of us a little bit. And it might be one of the little rivulets, not the same stream we're on, but it's kind of, these watersheds kind of do the same thing. So here's the pictures that they came up with on their stream. And it's just nice rocks in the bottom of the valley with green stuff growing all over the place, and nice clear looking water. So I think our stream it's going to look something like this. But the picture we have of ours, I mean, I almost thought it was of the wrong property. It just looks like there's so much water in the background there. Way more than these kinds of little rivulets coming down towards it. I think this is the kind that feeds it. I think that was their access into the property. So 3 acres, well, 4 acres, 129 grand. We're asking 95 grand for 14 acres. So I think it's, this is in Woodpecker Ravine Creek. I think we're in Woodpecker Ravine. So this might be the same creek. Okay, so if we go back over here to our property, this creek is Woodpecker Ravine Creek. And eventually it comes down. So it goes right through the property. It comes down and goes to Wolf Creek. South Wolf Creek and North Wolf Creek or something like that. Dog Bar Road. So to get to both sides, you probably cross this Dog Bar Road, get to one side. And then to get to the other side, I don't know how you get to the other side. You got to go Dog Bar way the heck back over here to Chicago Park and then back around. So you got to have a bunch of time to hit this thing from both sides. You got to do a big boomerang shot to get in there and see it from both sides. Really get an idea what the property is, or be ready to do some hiking. So there's the property. This is 95 grand, 14 acres. I think those are the details. That's basically what I wanted to show you. Here's some stuff from the area. Yeah, okay. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you go on a bear hunt. That's what we call it with the kids, going on a bear hunt, right? Go on a bear hunt and go see what you can see, and see if that stream is as big as it looks in the pictures in this property, or it looks more like some of the neighbors' creeks that are shining through the area. And see if that's the one that you want to live on, or if that's where you want to have your hideout spot, or where you want to put your camper, or whatever it is you want to do. Pass this thing off to the kids, grandkids, and make it happen. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. See you in the next one. Bye.